forest. Today in Visual Arts, we will be making these awesome trees out of different pattern papers. Now yours can be anything you like, but you ready to make your pattern sheets? Let's start with sheet 1. Sheet 1's going to look like this one here. Using our crayons, we're going to draw some lines and some shapes down the page, colouring them in. Then, using our watercolours, we're going to paint over the top to give it a nice finish. On this sheet here, we're going to be using our cool colours, so anything on this side of our colour wheel. You ready to begin? Start by picking a cool colour crayon and drawing a line or shape across the top of your page. Okay, so draw something like this, making sure you colour it in, and you're going to do this all the way down the page, changing your shapes and your lines until it's nice and full. Okay, once your sheet's nice and full like this one, all the way down the page, we're going to grab our watercolours. Okay, so wet our paintbrush, and I'm going to use blue for my top one. I'm going to paint lines across the paper. Just like this, but all the way down the page, changing the colour on each new line. Okay, once you're done, your sheet should look like this all the way down. I'm going to pop that one aside to dry. Okay, now sheet number 2. This one here is sheet number 2. This sheet here uses any colour off our colour wheel that we would like. This one here, we're going to draw some shapes and some lines, changing the thickness of our strokes. Are you ready? Okay, grab your clean sheet and your paintbrush, and I'm going to start with some orange paint, and I'm going to draw a nice thick swirl, just like this. Now, continue drawing shapes and lines at different thicknesses all over your page till it's nice and full. Okay, once that one's all nice and full like this one, pop it to the side to dry with the other one. Finally, sheet number 3. This one's lots of fun. We're going to explore textures using some bubble wrap and a sponge. Okay, now for this sheet, on our colour wheel, we'll be using our warm colours, so anything on this side. So, first step is grab your clean sheet of paper. Open our paints. Okay, we're going to grab our bubble wrap and a paintbrush. I'm going to use red and yellow. Okay, we're going to paint on the bubble wrap, nice and thick, and then you're going to push it onto the paper, all over the paper, just like this. Then you do some more with the bubble wrap. Okay, then once we've done the bubble wrap, I'm going to change colours. I'm going to go yellow. And grab your sponge, paint the paint onto the sponge nice and thick, just like this. Then push it onto the paper. So it makes some nice textured blotches all over the paper. Okay, a bit more for the this one. Push, push, push. Alright, and that's what it should look like when it's done. So now we pop that one to the side. Okay, now that our sheets are all nice and dry, we're going to make our trees like these ones. So each piece of paper is a different part of the tree. You've got the trunk, the bushy top and leaves, or you've got the trunk, the branches and some leaves. It's up to you which piece you use for which. Are you ready to go? Okay, I'm going to start with this one here, and I'm going to make my trunk. I'm going to grab my crayon, turn my paper over, and draw the trunk on a piece of paper. Just like this here. Okay, grab my scissors and cut that one out. Right, now I've got my trunk. Put the other bits to the side. Okay, I'm going to make my bushy part of my tree out of this bit. So again, turn it over, grab your pen or pencil, and draw what you would like to cut out. Okay, so I've got a nice bushy top. Grab my scissors and cut that one out. Sit that to the side. Now I think I might do some flowers out of this piece. Again, turn it over. Right, I've drawn 2 flowers and cut them ones out. There's my second flower. Now we grab all our pieces, our trunk, we get our glue, we put a bit of glue on our trunk, there we go, just like so. Grab our top part and glue it on, pushing it on. Then we're going to get some glue and glue our flowers on. I'm going to put one here and stick it on, and one down here. Stick it on, and just like that we have our pattern paper trees. Now the visual art elements we explored today were texture, different colours, warm and cool. We also used our scissor skills and our layering skills. Now I hope to see you next time in my next video. See you later.